What's good, y'all? It's your boy Reed got options. Like I always say, whether the market's up or down, we see green, and we definitely seen some green today because we invalidated this double top situation and made a high of 752.13, and we closed at 750.59 today. That's all well and fine. The market is going up. We still waiting to see if the Strait of Hormuz will open up and the Iran war will be over. But what really ran the market today was semiconductors. NVIDIA didn't get that much love. It started to drop down, but it found support here at the 21 EMA on the daily. So if NVIDIA could break out above the 218 level, then it can start going back up to the highs. If not, we could just keep dropping all the way down to the 50 EMA on the daily at 203. So be sure to pay attention to that. But what's important with NVIDIA is that we're making a higher low, okay? This is what you want to see when it comes to stocks and going up. You go down, you come back up, you go down. These are higher low situations. So if we get a continuation to the upside tomorrow, then the higher low is in. We break out of the 9 EMA at 218.70, really clear through 220, and you should be looking good with NVIDIA. Micron, big move last night on the Zoom call with the market bullies. We drew up this megaphone pattern that could have been starting if we did reject and break down from 744. Micron was giving us 100-point moves, and what did it do today? Had a big gap up, and it ran all the way up to 916 after closing at 751 on Friday. This was a huge move for Micron. All right, the memory chip shortage is a big thing. That demand is crazy right now. So if Micron can stay above 900, then it's going to keep running. We should see 952 next, and then 999, and then it could break out to the $1,000 range. Also, the most important thing about Micron is that it went from an $80 billion stock to a $1 trillion stock on the day. It took a day for this to happen. This is something that we have never seen before. It's monumental. It is moving like SMCI from 2 years ago. All right, trying to short this stock right now is not wise. It was starting to create a downtrend, but we need a continuation to the downside. And today was the day that if you are a long-term investor or you just bought in on Friday, you ate well. Looking at AMD, it caught the sympathy off of Micron and ran up also. All right, with the close on Friday at 467.51, it ran all the way up to 503. What was the high? The high was 506.96. That is a big run up. Semiconductors were doing their thing today and possibly going to keep doing their thing for the rest of the week. If we do see some pullbacks, there's going to be massive profit taking, and everybody is going to start taking their money at the highs, and then we can start filling these gaps down right here at the low, like at 450. Okay, but paying attention to Micron and things of that nature, this stock is just a money printer right now. I don't see any slowing down. Micron won't slow down until it finds a home in the 750 range. Until then, it's going to keep pressing up. Now, what you have to deal with is FOMO, because people that fear missing out are going to start putting their money into this ticker, and it's going to start driving it up. What you call that is a short squeeze. Okay, looking at NVIDIA, last but not least, had to come back here. NVIDIA is lagging when it comes to the semiconductor market. Is this a buy area right here? Can't call it, but it's looking like a double bottom type situation. Even though we did not bottom here, we started breaking out. So this support, the 21 EMA, could work out in NVIDIA's favor with the higher low setup if we get above 220. You get above 220, then you're cooking with grease. You can go back up to the highs. NVIDIA does okay in May, but look at the news coming out. Jensen Huang highlighted Vera CPU and a 200 billion addressable CPU market, noting opportunities including China as NVIDIA expands from GPUs to a broader AI interface and agent platform. China is the thing that you need to pay attention to when it comes to NVIDIA, because if China is not signing off on any trade deals in NVIDIA's or any chips, and they're going to cut the middleman out and create their own chips, then that's going to be a problem for the semiconductor market. That is not what you want. If you are investing in NVIDIA, you need this deal to close so NVIDIA can start going back up. NVIDIA is only coming down looking like this because it talks that, hey, NVIDIA is just too overpriced. We're not doing any deals with NVIDIA. We're not making any chips with NVIDIA, so on and so forth. You need some positive headlines coming about NVIDIA instead of Jensen Huang just saying, hey, we're going to do this. AI is this, AI is that. We need something on paper. Okay. His word isn't getting held to a high regard right now. But like I always say, whether markets up or down, we see green. Peace.